Why, good evening, you beautiful souls, and welcome to another evening satsang. Happy full moon. And in the themes of Libra, we're really tapping into the core of this really powerful transition in the stars and cosmos. And it's reclaiming our sovereignty, our divine sovereignty. It's this beingness that is that unique essence of creator that each of us are. That one path that brings us right back to source. This is our opportunity to come back into the fullness of what we are as gods and goddesses of creation, to really step into our power, to step into our soul purpose, our soul mission, the reason why our beingness came to incarnate in this body, in this time space, and to radiate that light even brighter. Because just as the shirt says, we are all love. So we're going to come to understand our unique flavor of love this evening. And with that, get your last few wiggles out. Take a deep breath in. Release the breath. Any sound that needs to be made. Allow yourself to roll the shoulders. If you're laying on the ground, try not to fall asleep. If you're sitting up, just make sure that your spine is elongated, not stressed. I lovingly invite you to that space of the heart. When you hear the first 3 taps of the singing bowl, shift your attention to the ringing of the bell. And as you hear the bowl ring, taking a deep breath in, transmute your exhale into a powerful and mighty Om. Relax and lower the jaw, allowing that A note to resonate. And as you close the mouth, the U and the M will form naturally. Release the breath here. Pay attention not to the temporary happenings and phenomena around you and within you, but simply observe, resting as that individualized, indifferent sense of awareness. If you haven't yet, ensure you have a nice smile on your face, ear to ear, for this is a gracious gift, this life. And allow yourself to open up fully to this loving exploration inwards, into a more deeper, intimate understanding of me, myself, and I, that sense of self we all know. When you hear the final tap of the singing bowl, shift your attention fully to the sound of the bowl as it rings. Allow your attention to shift to the silence as it fades. So too, dropping away all the happenings of the day, the past, assumptions and worries of the future. Leaving yourself to be in the present, the pure flow of the now. In this light of the full moon, and these Libran energies, influenced by Venus, bring about those themes of love. Naturally and innately, we can look to the external things in which we seek to uplift, that we love to do. But the current times in this cosmic flow push us to look inwards, to come into the full recognition of what we are as divine beings embodied in these temporary forms. The purest expression can be known as light. On a deeper and intangible level, we can understand that as love. Each of us uniquely crafted to come into a more deeper understanding of Source, of Creator, through that path of unique divine love. So what is your flavor of Source? The things in your experience that make your heart smile. What is it that nourishes your soul? What is it that makes you burst with light? For that is the most accurate calling to who you are in that unique expression of the One. But recognize that your role in this play of life is one to be capitalized on, for the universe is trying and always pushing you towards this authentic expression of self. So a calling upon this full moon is to let go of anything and everything that takes you off your center, that takes you away from this unique expression. Simply put, that which dims your light must be cast aside so you may shine bright. So allow your heart to sing. This is the time to reclaim your divine sovereignty, your beingness, your will. So set the sails of your heart and know that the universe is here to provide you with all the necessary fuel to get to your direction and destination. And take a deep breath in, filling yourself up with as much light, prana, chi, air. When full again, take a few more breaths in. And in your slow and gentle exhale, release all tensions in the form. Release all seeds of doubt, all stagnant energy. Consciously letting go of everything foreign to you that needs to be dropped away. It's here we let go of all the distractions, all the secondary happenings that seemingly take us away from our sole purpose, even if yours is not understood fully yet. It's here in our breaths we let go consciously of that which causes confusion, so that we may breathe in clarity, that we may breathe in strength and assurance, and let go of any weakness and doubt. Know that the universe is here to provide for you, but understand your position in the play. You are divine love. You are divine light. So too you act like the stars. In this whirlpool of energy that we seemingly create, we pull in everything we seek in this life for what we're calling in the heart. Simply put, everything we manifest is born from our own creation, these deeper yearnings of the heart. Yet when we align with this soul knowing, this heart song, one can see that less chaos arises within the external experience, for we are radiating our pure inner light. The world responds in such authenticity and devotion. So the time is now to make a choice. For the scales are adjusted, and either way will set a direction for the life in which all seek to live. So how can you stay in that middle path, not swayed by either direction? How can you remain harmonious amongst the storms? And this middle path is the one ultimately always pointed towards, because with either extreme, you reach the opposite yet same results. The beautiful nature of this experience is to recognize that we're here as the personified and embodiment of the divine. That we are both the individualized expression and the unified whole, the temporary form and the eternal witness. Yet it's this unique divine film that we gifted ourselves with before we even came here. And it's up to us to be the willful participant in it. For if we don't, if we refuse the play, more often than not, we are humbled with suffering. Yet every time we lean in deeper into ourselves, life rewards us in kind. In fact, it's a plentiful bounty of experiences one cannot even comprehend. So what's holding you back? Everyone has their own valley of shadows of death. What are yours? How did these shadows still seep into your everyday existence? Or when do they rumble and boil up randomly? What will it take for the universe to show you that it's here for you? What will it take for the universe to show you that you are life in the universe itself? And this is where we transcend beyond just simple faith, the trust established through experiencing. And we come to know it firsthand through our very own life. Yet everything is a choice. This is the divine aspect of our beingness. To fully reclaim this divine sovereignty is to fully express ourselves as the unique gift of the one we are. So what can you create? What will you create? Look no further than the life you seek to create in the now. For how can one know who if they don't know the what? Which brings everyone back to the timeless question of who am I and what am I? And it need not be understood from the analytical perspective or the logical mind, but rather felt and experienced. To come into the recognition of your own energy field. To come into a more intimate knowing of your divine light and spark of the Creator. To feel that channel back to Source, the one that's always connected. And how can you enter into that effortlessness even further, even deeper than before? One can say that this path and this middle process or middle path is one of simply being. In truth, it's not really doing anything. It's simply allowing yourself to be a loving vessel for Source to flow through. And in the end, you are gifted and receive every answer to all the questions you seek. The connection that may so often be yearned for is established. Any and all lackings that were ever seemingly thought beforehand vanish into a deep and intimate knowing and understanding. It need not be just a full moon to tap into this divine right in which each of us are gifted with and born with innately. But with these energies currently, with transiting Mars impacting this moon, the time for swift and assertive action is upon you. The universe is here to support you in every move and every step. And it will reward and guide all of those who seek to bring out the fullness of that unique light the Creator crafted in you. Each and every one of us is fully capable of unlocking our potential in this current lifetime. But how many are willing to let go of all of the false, to let go of the temporary, to let go of that in which they know doesn't resonate with their purpose here? This is the time to call in for assistance. This is the time to call in and ask for strength, for guidance, for clarity, whatever it is that is currently lacking within your understanding of life and self. Call it forth. And again, use these moments to build that vision, to draw on and cultivate that light so that you may shine brighter and brighter. For you are a star. So call forth that in which you need from the universe. The time now is not to think small or aim low, but to marinate fully in your position in this play as a creator. That you will create what you seek. So how glorious of a scene will you seek to manifest and bring to fruition in this plane? Taking a moment now to again listen to the heart and these highest aspirations. Now looking at the being yourself, which is bringing them into this physicality. What must you currently step into in order to make that happen? Again, call forth what you need from Source. Call forth what you need from the universe. Call forth from your beingness itself that in which you are. And it's here with these energies we bring ourselves back to that divine beingness we each are, that unique, that single crafted, beautiful soul. Know that everything in this reality is here for our favor and betterment, so that we may come into a more full understanding of the Creator. and ourselves as its creations. And that manifesting and calling forth that in which you seek in this realm is that divine purpose. That manifesting is your divine right and destiny. But we can only obtain and achieve and accomplish all that the soul seeks when we allow this life to be authentically lived from that knowing. So rest in your divine power, your divine light. And allow yourself to breathe in the energies of Source. Allow that silver thread, your connection with the Creator and the divine, to grow with each breath. And allow each exhale to drop away everything holding your divine flame from shining its brightest. And when you hear the next tap of the singing bowl, shift your attention to the bowl as it rings. And with your breath, transmute that exhale into a powerful and mighty Om. Release the body of breath here. Namaste. I bow to the divine within you. Thank you so much for tapping in. One juicy point just keeps coming up, and it's this knowing that we're entering an era in which authenticity and pure expression of our unique flavor of Source is going to be not only highlighted, but sought out. There's going to be a lot of darkness in the world naturally that arises within this current transition and change which everyone's going through. And it's those holders of the light that will continue to really shine their own shine, just doing themselves. But because there will be more of the darkness and unknown and the uncertainty and those aspects of things falling down, breaking down, it will innately cause light to be seemingly brighter. And it's in those moments where everyone who's called to these types of pointers, gatherings, communities, connections, it's our time to really put our money where our mouth is in all the things we've been doing these past few years of growth, of transformation, of healing. Many of us, it's going to be a time where your entire experience may be validated overnight. And to have so many that have wronged or have treated you lesser, there's going to be many opportunities to kind of, neener, you pull the eye down and stick the tongue out type of moments. And this is where everyone has to kind of look at all the different temptations, because that's just one of them. Some can think about it with wealth. Some can look at it with, their own physical changes. There's a lot of things that will be tempting and challenging for everyone to fall back into. And this is the time to really, again, stand in your light, to stand in your pure expression of your soul. Like, what are you here for? What are you tasked to do in this lifetime? And don't shy away from it. Because whatever it is that it was your shadow, whatever it was that you kind of had as your remaining tensions, just as everything goes, life will test you to really see if you're serious about this. And we're entering a point now where the line has already been chosen for those on the path and those, or I should say, those on the path consciously and those that are unaware of it. And it's going to be a point of life will reward you with even greater things to do once you overcome those first initial challenges of resistance that you have within yourself. Libra, again, it's always about balance and harmony. So what is it that throws you off your center? What is it that causes you to still not be that authentic expression of the divine you are? To not stand in your divine right and will. This was way more of an activating one than I thought it would be, than kind of a full moon inner looking. So I hope that it serves you well. And with that, may the fruit of knowledge offer a seed. And in that seed may your love, will, and intuition get life and nourishment. For a tree shall grow, and in its shade may you find peace. And offer peace to all whom ask. Namaste. I bow to the divine within you. Shine your light, shine it bright. Have no fear. The end's in sight. We'll end on that one. I love you so much. I'll see y'all probably next Wednesday. Sunday's going to be a toss-up, but I love you and take care. Have a great next few days. A lot of energies are coming through, so be willing, be open to receiving, and most importantly, allow your heart to guide you in these next changes and transitions. Your soul knows, it always has, so listen. Peace.